Taylor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Earlier this week, I was contacted by a long-suffering commuter using Worcester Park Station, and she wrote, "As a teacher, my days are already demanding, often filled with pressure, high energy and very little downtime. Sadly, commuting to and from work now feels just as stressful. Trains during peak hours are frequently so overcrowded that they feel unsafe and extremely uncomfortable. What should be a straightforward journey has become an exhausting and frustrating part of my day. Can the Minister tell my constituents, now that South Western Rail is under government control, when we can expect to see the service and timetable to finally improve from Worcester Park Station?"
Services returning to public ownership is a watershed moment for our railways and the beginning of our efforts to build Great British Railways, a new publicly owned and organisation that runs our trains. But we want passengers to see improvements to their services now, starting with SWR. Each operator will have to meet rigorous bespoke performance standards on things like punctuality, cancellations and passenger experience, so we can begin to build a world-class public service.
Paul Kohler, Liberal Democrats.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Worcester Park is a station both my honourable friend and I know well, as it's on the boundary of our two constituencies. I can confirm my constituents face the same issues of overcrowding. SWR acquired 90 high-capacity arterial trains to address this issue back in 2019, yet 6 years later, only a handful have entered service. The UK taxpayer is currently spending over £5 million every month on leasing the arterial fleet and over £500,000 additionally, again every month, to store the unused trains. Can the Secretary of State please confirm how many arterials are now in use, if the issues delaying rollout have now been addressed, and whether he or the Minister thinks spending millions of pounds every month on unused trains is a good use of taxpayers' money?
I thank the honourable gentleman for his question. I'm aware that another 2 of those trains are now in operation. The new managing director is aware that this is a challenge and we're already beginning to see progress.